It was a dark, dark night. I was only just a wee lad, which is around 5 or 6 years old. I had traveled to my grandmother's house for a get-together with my family. While the grown-ups talked, I played tag with my sister and my older cousin. Now, they were both 7 years older than I was, and infinitely better at playing tag because they had longer legs. But this was no ordinary game of tag. This was bull tag, where the person who was it had to be on all fours, chasing the other players. So being the runt of the litter, I was picked to be the it person, and I began chasing my sister and my older cousin while being on all fours. After several failed tagging attempts, I started getting really upset because I was nowhere near catching them. So I got ready, and I charged at full speed towards my sister, who was standing atop of a 2-foot-high brick fireplace step. I rushed at her with so much force that when I got to the brick step, I tried to raise my arms to get on top of it, but I couldn't get them up in time, and wham! I hit my head on that brick step and immediately started bleeding and crying. My sister saw what happened and immediately rushed me to my mom, who freaked out and rushed me to the hospital. They put me in the car, and I remember looking through the window and staring at the moon. The moon started to fade, and I passed out. The next morning I woke up and went to the bathroom, thinking it was just a dream. But I saw a SpongeBob Band-Aid slapped on my forehead because of the accident. My mom informed me that I had to get stitches. I still have a very faint scar on the corner of my head, and my favorite part about it is telling the story of how I got it. Once at school, my best friend noticed a scar and asked me how I got it. I looked off into the distance. My face became dejected as I tried to look upset by their question. I turned to her and told her that I was attacked when I was little. Someone broke into my house when I was a baby and attacked both my parents. My mom, I start to choke up here a little. My mom got really hurt by this guy. I can't even say his name. It hurts me so much. Now while I'm telling the story of pain, my best friend has a scared and concerned look on her face. I turn to look at her seriously, and I tell her his name was Voldemort. She then, with an unamused face, asks me, "Are you talking about Harry Potter?" I tell her, I am the boy who lived. Now that is the story of how I got my scar.